Hello YouTubers, this is Cameron, coming to you live again, or not live, just in general. Yep, it's late night, well not exactly late, but I'm making a video about survival craft, so just be interested and enjoy the video. I'm just giving you a quick look on the different settings on the survival craft. Survival craft is a sandbox game, or a game that you can play in Minecraft, or it's sort of like Minecraft, but it's sort of like a different type. So what I'm showing you is just the basic controls, quickly going through them. Then there's a settings where you can, which is pretty cool, you can have different maps and textures, which I'll show you as soon as I click this. They're done by ratings, top rank, recently added. Then there's block textures and user only. Then there's this guide. Of course, you will very need this if you want to look at it sometimes. Then there's the different recipes. Just look in it, and I'll show you where to find that later in the video. Now here's the different settings. I'll just show you a quick look. Creative, harmless, challenging, cruel. I'm gonna name. I am going to name this YouTube. But sort of when I did it, trying to make a smiley face, but it didn't go in. It said it not a correct name for my land or my world. I had to erase it. I'm sorry if my last YouTube videos were sideways. Maybe I'll try to fix that later. And redo it with some commentary. Seeds. I don't really try seeds in here. But if you want to feel free, there's survival craft forums, places. I don't really look into this, but I do play it often. So just look into that. Living, day, night, allowed, normal, different settings for different things. Adventure Respawn is a cool feature where you can, if you die, you can bring yourself back to life at the same place you were at last time, which is neat. Don't have that in Minecraft really. You just lose your stuff. Now I'm gonna start playing gameplay. You're marooned on an island. It's funny. I'm the only one that is marooned on the island. Generation of the island is is infinite, so you can pretty much go anywhere. But it's a small island, somewhat, but it's pretty big. So you'll have a big time. It's unlike Minecraft, where it's only Minecraft Pocket Edition, where it's only it's boxed in. Same similarities to Minecraft, but the animals I think act more realistically, especially the birds. They still wander, of course, as you can see. Different camera settings. You know, I don't like it how you can't change the clothes of him. Can't put armor on him. Just a guy in the rags. I wish I would know this story. Maybe it was some rich guy and they get, but you know, you can't change the story by putting clothes on him. There's your inventory, vitals, and statistics. You can get hungry. I can kill myself, which I'm doing right now. Oh. Ooh, am I twitching? Oh, that's a glitch. Okay. So respawning. This is not on that mode I was talking about where you can die and stuff. There's several different animals that respawn on the island. There's sharks, birds, cows. Well, I don't think there's cows on this one. There's elks. Just check it out, but there's tons. And they're always adding new things, so just be sure to stay tuned to it. Interesting. Oh yeah, if you're in this mode, which is creative mode, and you go too high flying, then eventually you're gonna die, which is sort of strange. I don't understand that. I guess make it more realistic, but it'd be interesting if you could just look over the world. But there's nothing really to see except nothing. I'm gonna start. In here, I'm starting to make a house, just to show you the basics. There's wooden. There's tons of different blocks. So make a basic house. I think I'll be adding segments to this video, or more episodes. So stay tuned. I might add more things to this house. I'm sort of cheating because I'm using creative mode, but it's still fun. And then I get to use what I have in survival mode. You have to get used to the controls. It took me a while to get used to the controls. They're sort of sketchy at the beginning, but after a while they get easier. Starting to snow. Okay, so this is where the weather part comes in. It periodically snows either rain. So if there's a specific part of the map where it's green grass, then it will rain if it's raining. But if there's snow, white snow, then it'll be snowing. So like if there's a green part, and then there's a a white part on one side will be raining. It's sort of funny, and then the other one will be snowing. It's funny to stay like that. So I don't like bears really much, so it's sort of animal abuse, but I sort of didn't want this bear to get out, so I trapped him in there. Nope. No more bear for you. Stay in. Nope, you're not getting out. Nope. There's a lot of crevices and hiding places. Unlike, just like in any other game, at night, the animals will attack you, especially the wolves. There are werewolves in some parts of the game, if you add them at least. I I don't know of any werewolves, not wolves, spawning on the map without you putting them down. But there are werewolves, and there are bears, which will attack you in survival mode and adventure mode. And then in harmless mode, if you are doing that, then if the animals are provoked, they will attack you. Say if you agitate them, like get really close to them and nudge them, they will attack you. And each animal is stronger than the other. So say a lion is stronger than a wolf, and then a bear is stronger than maybe a shark or something, maybe. And and different animals will have different speeds. So the lion is pretty fast. He'll jump, and as you can see, they do attack you in harmless and creative mode, but they don't hurt you, of course. What's interesting about this is if you're in creative mode and you get stuck, you can always if you're in any mode, if you get stuck, that suicide button is actually meant for getting you out of situations like that. You know how in Minecraft sometimes you don't have anything, and sometimes it's really hard to get out of those places, especially with stone. Then that's to help you get out. And it's good if you have that respawn, instant respawn at the last place, so then you can start over and learn from your mistakes or whatever. I'll talk to you more about different kinds of blocks and what their abilities are. I think I'm going to add a patio to this, but yeah. If you wanted to know why I sort of went crazy in this video, or not crazy, sort of went to my flashlight and all these different, flip it around and stuff. I was actually filming in a family room, so I had to move out of the room for a minute. So that's why I moved. If you can hear voices, just, it's other people. I was filming in a room with other people. If you want to know what I'm recording with, it's actually my iPod. I think I'm going to be using my iPod a lot until I get a video camera, but I don't know when that is, so yeah. And it's actually pretty good. It takes pretty good videos, for me at least. It doesn't take HD, well it does sort of, but I might get something else to record. By the way, if you want any other information about me, or about, like, if you want to ever play around, I have a PSN account, DSD, capital D, S, capital S, D, capital D, and then 1607. Oh, sorry, I'll just put it in the comment or the description. My house is coming along very well. the first video I had of Final Fantasy, I was playing it actually on my PS Vita, which I got like 2 years ago, and that is Final Fantasy VII, which I don't know what it stands for. I think it's 12, or no, it's Final Fantasy 7. So it's Final Fantasy 7, which I started playing again, and I didn't see this in the beginning since I went past that, but I sort of wanted to talk to everybody in the village, or in the place in the slums. So I found that one clip, and I was like, yeah. As I'm wrapping through this video up, I just want to tell you guys that I will be making more videos on Survival Craft, just to keep you updated. Please comment on how I did, if you feel free, if you don't want to, but also, if I do have the music up, you can find it description, and I found it on FMA, which is a free website for free music for indie artists, and Make Me Worse by Kings of the City. I like it. It's sort of like a mix of rap and hip hop, which is sort of interesting. Don't know if they're British or not, but if you watch their video, it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's sort of like original, but yeah. Then there's this other. I'll show you more music. Probably put more music in my videos since I have a pretty interesting selection. I do like listening to a lot of music, different music.